All right, so today's plan is to hit bench. I love bench. I love upper body day. Bench works pretty much like everything: triceps, shoulders, pecs, core, all the things. I love it. It's part of powerlifting competitions, and you know what they say, right?
No, what do they say?
Big pecs, big checks.
So most women never really touch the bench press or train upper body at all. I think there's a common misconception that training any upper body will make you look like a man, but that's really not the case. Developing your shoulders, chest, and back is a great way to improve your ratios. What I mean by that is you can make your waist look smaller by making your shoulders pop more. You can only shrink your waist so much, but you can make it appear smaller by getting broader shoulders and that very coveted V shape, which you can do with upper body training. What's great about the bench press is that it's a compound lift, which means you're using more than one muscle to complete the movement. So more muscles used equals more calories burned. The second great thing about bench press or a compound lift is that you can make it heavier or you can load it more, which is very important for any program to see progress and results. All right, now I'm gonna walk through your basic techniques and bench form. The three things I'm gonna focus on today are your back position, your elbow position, and your bar path. The first thing to focus on is your back position. Rather than lying flat on the bench, we want to turn our scapula down and get a slight arch in our back. Lying flat on your back puts unnecessary strain on your shoulders, so this is important when focusing on a bench press for max strength. You can get into position by setting your neck and shoulders on the bench, then pushing with your feet to make sure it's snug, and then setting your butt down. The second cue to focus on is your elbow position. Many first timers will stick their elbows straight out at 90 degrees, but this again puts much more strain on our shoulders than we want. The better alternative is to tuck your elbows as they stay closer to your sides as you press, so they are about 45 degrees from your body. The third form tip is your bar path. Start with the bar directly over your shoulders after you unrack. Then as you bring the bar down, if you have your elbows tucked the way you should, the bar will hit a few inches down your chest around the bottom of your sternum. From there, press the bar up and back to the starting point above your shoulders. To do this, simply think about starting at point A over your shoulders, lowering the bar to point B, bottom of your sternum, and back to point A. So now that we've talked about good form and technique, I'm gonna go ahead and walk you through my workout today. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up, and I'm going to hit 155 for sets of 2. So now that I've just finished my heavy set, my upper body's feeling pretty tired. I mean, you saw that last rep, it was kind of a struggle. So now I'm going to do a variation of the bench press, and I'm going to drop the weight down just a little bit. Variations are similar to the standard bench press, but alter the lift in one way or another to make it more challenging. This could be changing your grip for a narrow grip bench press to emphasize more tricep, or a wide grip bench press to emphasize more pec. It could be adding a slower tempo or pauses in your reps to increase time under tension and control. It could also be using a specialty bar, like a Duffalo bar, a multi-grip bar, or an earthquake bar, and you can see why it got its name. It could also incorporate a block to focus on a limited range of motion. You can also add chains or elastic bands to make the weight of the bar change as you move it up and down. So today I'm going to be combining 2 of those. I'm going to be doing a narrow grip bench press, and I'm going to be adding chains on the side. That's it for actual benching today. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go burn out my shoulders, my triceps, and my pecs with some other variations and exercises so we can get the heck out of here.